Hello, everyone. Hello, guys. How are you guys doing today? Guess what time it is? It is story time with Ms. Doris. I am so excited to be reading to you a story on today. Guys had an awesome, safe 4th of July. I'm going to go ahead on and get started. I would like to greet everyone all over the world. I would like to say hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and to some, good night. Someone is going to bed somewhere in the world, but guess what? You are just in time for story time with Ms. Doris. I'm so excited. I have an awesome book for us today. Today's book we're going to be reading is Tom Thumb. Tom Thumb is an awesome book in which we are going to be reading on today. And this is a paperback little classic book. And guess what? Today's color is going to be the, excuse me. Today's color, is going to be the color blue. Today's color is going to be the color blue. Miss Doris is wearing that color on today. Miss Doris is wearing the color blue on today. I'm wearing blue in my dress. We have the color card, which is blue. And we also have blue on our book. So today's color is the color blue. I am so excited to be reading to you guys. I hope you guys had an awesome, safe 4th of July on yesterday. Before we get to that story time song, I would like to send a few shout outs to you out there in Storytime land. Hello, and I'd like to say hello to my friend Tasha, long good friend Tasha. She is a new Nana as of a couple of days ago. So congratulations to you on today, Tasha, on your new grandbaby, baby Naya Elaine, little princess Naya Elaine. Congratulations to you, Brittany, on today. We're so excited and welcoming our new princess into this world. So guess what? We already did the color. Let's go ahead on, guys, and give it that story time song. Remember, when we're doing that story time, so make sure you're practicing safety first. Shout outs to you, Shakana and Shaquavia, PLCC family. Hello, guys. How are you? Hello, TM. I missed you, TM. Hello, Amelia, Harmony, Tanelia, Thailand, Taylor. Hello, guys. Hello, Rome. Hello, So. Hello, Royce. Hello, Tasha, Lakeisha, J. Marie, Janelle. Hello, how are you guys on today? Hello, JCN. I hope you had an awesome birthday, JCN. You and your little sister, Janila. I hope you guys had an awesome time. Well, let's give it that story time song. Guys, remember, make sure you are practicing safety first when we're doing that story time song. I do own the copyrights to the story time song that you're hearing playing in the background. There's that song. I love that story time song. This is the other version, guys. Story time with Miss. It's story time. Story time with Miss. Sing to you. Tell you I missed you guys yesterday too. I missed you. I know you had fun though. It's just what to do. Story time with Miss Shuri to you, sing to you, tell you all just what to do. I know you guys love that story time song. Well, guys, let's go ahead on and get ready to read our story. Go ahead on, moms, dads, nanas, papas. Go ahead on and have a seat while Miss Doris reads you a live story on today. I'm so excited. I missed you guys on yesterday. But let's get started with our story. Tom Thumb. Tom Thumb. Story time. Story time with Miss. Hold on a second. sorry guys, I had to go and take care of something. Excuse me, I apologize. Let's go ahead on and get started with our story. Tom Thumb. And this is a paperback book we are going to be reading tonight. So enjoy your lunch, enjoy your snack, or your dinner. Enjoy it. I'm sorry, excuse me. Story time with me, story time. Sorry guys, I'm sorry. Excuse me one more time. Yeah, I just started story time, so hold on a second. But yes, I think it come through. Let me bring it up right quick. I was checking it. Oh, two. 100 for the kid and 100 for Chop. 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 Yeah, that's what it says for. It says for Chop. It's from Stephanie. It's from Stephanie for Chop. That was sent last night at 8:30. Yep. So I'm in the middle of story time. I just started, so call me back in a minute. I'm so sorry, guys. I apologize. I had someone at my door. Okay. Tom Thumb. I apologize. I'm so sorry. Tom Thumb. Once upon a time, a poor farmer and his wife were sitting gloomily by the fire when suddenly there was a knock at the door. I just had a knock at my door, too. A knock at the door, and an old man in rags appeared in their doorway, bent over on a walking stick. He asked the couple if they could spare some food for him to eat. The kind farmer led the old man in the fire to warm himself with his wife, brought him something to eat. The old man sensed that the couple was sad and asked them what was the trouble. We hope for children, but have none. We'd be happy if we just had one, even if we were no bigger, even if he was no bigger than my husband's thumb. The farmer's wife said. Hey, Shakana, how are you, Shakana? I know you had fun yesterday for the 4th of July. I know you had lots and lots of fun on yesterday. I know you guys had a blast. I know you had a blast on yesterday. The next day, the old man thanked the couple for showing him such kindness and continued on his way. What the farmer and his wife didn't know was that the old man was really a magician in disguise who had secretly granted their wish. Soon after meeting the old man, the woman had a child who was perfect in every way. But there was one difference that really set him apart. He was no bigger than a thumb. He must be what we wish for, the wife said. The happy couple named their tiny son Tom Thumb. I'm doing well. Thank you so much. I am doing okay. Today, after story time, I may stop by to see you. Tom was so small that his parents was always afraid that something terrible would happen to him. One day when his mother was busy making a cake, Tom accidentally slipped and fell into the bowl of cake batter. Unaware, Tom's mother stirred him into the cake and popped everything, oh my goodness, into the oven to bake. Tom shrieked, hearing his cries. His mother snatched him out of the oven just in time. Worried that her son might have another mishap inside the house, Tom's mother sat him outside to play. After playing for some time, Tom grew tired and made his way toward a comfortable looking spot on the hay. He crept into the haystack and nestled in for a nap. Tom's father didn't know he was fast asleep in the hay when he picked up an armful and fed it to the cows. "Ah!" screamed Tom, waking up. "It's dark and wet in here. Let me out, let me out." Tom's father was shocked to hear the cows speak. As he listened carefully, he recognized his son's voice and pried open the cow's mouth. There was Tom. His father was relieved to see that his tiny son was still whole and sat in on a corn to dry on hay. Tom felt very small. He tried to think of a way he could show his parents that he was big enough to take care of himself. Just then, a bird swooped down and snatched him right up off the ground. When the bird realized that it wasn't carrying a few mouse, excuse me, it immediately dropped Tom and he plummeted down toward for a forbidding overlooking the sea. Just as Tom was about to crash into the castle terrace, a hideous one-eyed orc appeared and caught him in the palm of its huge hand. The monstrous beast held Tom up to his eyes to examine him closely. Then the orc gulped him down like a peel. Oh my goodness. Poor Tom. Tom had to think fast so that he wouldn't be digested. He began to jump up and down inside the orc's belly. The orc had a terrible belly ache and became so uncomfortable that he spat Tom straight out into the sea. Tom landed in the water with a splash. As he sank down toward the sandy bottom, a great speckled fish opened his huge mouth and swallowed him whole. Some passing fishermen caught the fish and decided to present it to the king. When the fishermen presented their catch to the king, something could be seen wiggling inside the fish. Suddenly out of the fish mouth popped Tom Thumb. The king was so delighted with his small gift that he had made Tom his court jester. Tom's rage were immediately replaced with a fine velvet rose. The king carried Tom in his pocket everywhere he went, taking him on hunting trips and to the royal balls. Everyone was charmed by the king's tiny companion. The king grew very fond of Tom. He even had a tiny replica of his own bed made for him. It was placed in the royal chambers right next to the king's bed. One evening at the royal feast, Tom overheard the two attendants of the king's royal court plotting to rob the king. Tom was quick on his feet. He approached them and whispered, "I'm also tired of entertaining the king and would like to help you with your plan. I sleep in the same bedchamber as the king and can easily steal the key that unlocks the royal treasury. But you must promise me a third of all the riches you find." "What a perfect plan," said one of the attendants. The two squires quickly agreed with Tom's offer and told him to bring the key to them at midnight. That evening, when the king was sound asleep, Tom slipped out of his little bed and carefully climbed up the king's bed spot where his royal robes hung. Tom tried pulling the key out from one of the robe's pockets, but it was way too heavy. He pulled with all his might until both he and the key flew backwards onto the floor. Thankfully, the key landed on top of Tom without waking the king. Howling the king with all his strength, Tom snuck out of the royal bedchamber, through the hallway, and up the tower steps past the sleeping cat. It was quite a way for such a small boy. At last he reached the treasure door where the two shimmerers anxiously awaited the key. When they saw Tom, they grabbed the key from him and hastily opened the treasure door. When they swung open the door, the royal attendants were very surprised by what they saw. The room was filled with the king's guards. They were caught red-handed. Tom had alerted the guards of the royal attendants deviously plot to rob the king. He felt that it was best not to tell the king right away until the thieves were caught and thrown into the castle's dungeon. Good job, Tom. When he learned of Tom's valiant deed, the king ordered that a special ceremony be held in Tom's honor. When asked if there were any special guests that he would like to invite, Tom named his parents. "And so it shall be done," announced the king. A royal coach was sent to pick up Tom's mother and father, who were dressed in fine robes and jewels. They watched proudly as their son Tom was knighted for his bravery. From that day forward, Sir Tom and his parents lived happily and comfortably at the royal place. The end. That was an awesome story. I enjoyed reading, you guys. An awesome short story on today, Tom Thumb. And don't forget, do you remember what today's color was? Today's color is the color blue. Today's color is the color blue. I enjoyed reading, you guys, an awesome story on today. Remember, if you're not feeling well, guys, always let someone know that you're not feeling well. And guess what? They will take really good care of you. And when you're out and about or playing with your favorite toy, or if you're touching a lot of things, make sure you are washing and sanitizing your hands at all times. We don't want you guys getting sick. Shakana and Shakavi, I want you guys well so you can enjoy your days and you're not sick. So I want you well. And remember, when you go to those establishments that has on the door that you must wear your mask, a sign. So make sure, guys, you wear your mask. Don't take your mask off unless someone tells you to. Make sure you're practicing safety Safety, safety first. And don't forget, make sure you are drinking your water. Make sure you're drinking your water. I don't want you guys to be dehydrated, so make sure you're drinking your water and practice safety first. I enjoyed reading you an awesome story on today, guys. Take care. See you guys on tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wednesday, and on Wednesdays we read a Christian book on Wednesday. We read a Christian book on Wednesday. Thank you guys for tuning in. Take care and see you on the other side. See you on tomorrow. Smile.